Good morning, traders. It is 8:33 a.m., October 13th, 2020. You're with Trading Armor, and we're making our watch list. So the number one pick so far is Mdgs. I took a few trades on the in it on the during the pre-market, breaking this level here, and got some green out of it, and then I think I bought in to make it back up to this high of day, and it kind of flushed out on me and put me in the red slightly. But it started off real strong. I missed this move, but I mean, generally you can't get in on something like this anyway because you don't know it's going to do this, you know. So while it's going up, you're waiting for a pullback. I guess you could have got in over here, but I just wasn't looking at it at that point, unfortunately. So probably just going to wait now and see what happens at the market open. But definitely keep an eye on MDGS. Some of these I haven't filtered through. Let me check the float size on all these real quick. So I'm just looking to make sure they're below 20 million. This one looked kind of funny. Yeah, it's a very low volume stock. It's a little high. It's close. That's good. Yeah, so there's a lot of low float stocks that popped up on the top gainers list. Just going to double check, make sure there's nothing new. I'm trying to do stocks like around, I would say like under $7, just so I can get a certain amount of shares with my, like using 5% of my account. And I've added some funds to the account so that I can better work my strategy, which requires, you know, a certain amount of trades because I'm a scalper. So you're not going to be in the green if you're scalping, you know, 2 or 3 trades a day, or even five trades typically. Yeah, I think we got everything on there. All right. So daily chart looks kind of funny on this one. It's above the 200 MA, so that's good, and it looks like it hit like a new high. No news or anything, so I'm not sure what's going on with it, but the price action on the 1-minute chart is extremely messy looking. So I don't know. This one's not that good looking, but it still had this run up, so I guess just keep it on the watch list to keep an eye on it, see what it does, but doesn't look too interesting at this point. Then we got EARS. Just check the daily real quick. So it's trading above the 200 MA, but the 200 MA is trending down. The stock is kind of recently trending up though, so it could head back up to, it looks like it already broke the 140 level. So it hasn't been in this price range since last year. But overall, a big downtrend. No news. Pretty choppy. Looks like there was a nice run really early this morning. Kind of nice. It's choppy itself. Yeah, again, this is kind of like a, just keep it on the list, keep an eye on it, but nothing too exciting there. This one has some news. Daily is pretty ugly. It's a cheap stock. I'll get rid of it. Let's see. Not liking this one too much. Nope. Looks like it peaked in the aftermarket. Well, I guess it jumped up a little bit early this morning. And wow, there was another stock that did this the other day. This exact same move right at the market open. It started down from where it closed in the aftermarket. It popped up and then sold off. I remember because I took a little trade when it was on the way up through the high, almost exactly the same move here. That's interesting. Yeah, you don't want to get stuck in that. All right, this one can go. So this one's kind of in a consolidation on the daily chart, and it looks like it has some room to get up to, let me just try to get an idea of the volume. It's been trading very light. So it might get up to 288-ish if it hasn't already. Yeah, it already broke that level. I just put a high a day here. All right. Yeah, so it was a lot of volume traded back in June that pushed the price all the way up to 477. So there's a lot of selling pressure there that's not letting the price get above this level. People that want to get out of the stock, reduce their loss, or some are still probably taking some profit. There is some news. I'm not going to read all the news during these videos, but so anyway, yeah, this one is, again, it's like just keep an eye on it. Not expecting too much, but if it breaks this level, it could go probably the next level, maybe 378. The main thing is this day right here is probably just going to be people constantly selling as this thing, if it approaches this level. If it broke that 477 low, okay, and then there's another level over here. So yeah, a lot of people traded it on, I guess back before the new year. There still may be some bag holders trying to get out of it. All right, so that's SOS, STIB. I think this must, let's see. Yeah, that's from another day. This one looks pretty crappy. Yeah, I wouldn't expect much out of this thing. Just take it off. All right, so this looks like it for today. Mdgs is my favorite, although it's selling off right now, so I wouldn't take any trades on it for a while. This is all backside, so you don't want to be in here unless you're a shorter. This still looks messy as heck. And EARS is selling off big time. And let's just make sure nothing new popped up. PED, maybe something there. I like the way this looks. Take some at the first pop. Take a little more. Now I'm going to hold the rest until break even. So I'm going to add some. Take some more there. Oh, actually sold it all. Damn. All right. I think I got a little green off of that. Good. So small account, so $1.09. I was actually in the red just before that trade, like 24 cents in the red. So that's pretty interesting. Just working on the watch list and got into a live trade there. The stock looks pretty interesting. I'm not sure that I have many trades left for today. I just don't like to get into it once it's overextended like this. I'd rather see a nice pullback. Man, I wish I would have. I accidentally hit my sell all key on my hotkeys. That's the problem with hotkeys. Although there's no way you could have traded this without it, because I probably did like 3 or 4 trades in those few seconds, and if I was using this thing, there's no way I would have been able to get in and out when I wanted to. So just got to be a little more careful. I've only been using hotkeys for a couple of weeks, so I feel really comfortable with them already. But obviously, I guess I you know what it was is I had in my mind that I was going to sell at break even, and I kind of felt like, okay, the price isn't going to keep going. Here it goes again. Oh, well, I only got one there. Let's see. Don't want to give my profits back here. Okay, there's half. And there's all. Because I don't want to give my profit back, so good. Just made like almost another 50 cents there. Obviously now, it's I should have been holding, but once you're in the green, man, it's like you don't want to be greedy, and you definitely don't want to give back your profits. So once this thing starts to head toward my break even, I like to get out, because yeah, like I just said, I don't want to give everything back I just made. I know it's not much, but I'm just trying to still work this strategy and get used to using the hotkeys and everything. Thinking now this thing is quite a bit overextended. I would want to see a nice pullback before I jump back in. Jeez. All right, that was probably a trade I shouldn't have gotten into. Oops. Again, I missed my hotkey. Probably gave back some there. Yeah. Shit. Damn. Not even sure if I got anything left to trade now. $4. Yeah, I guess I'm done for the day. All right, so small green day at least. That last trade was really garbage. All right, so hey, at least you got to see some live trades. I think everything was a winner except for that last one. Let's look real quick here. I know this is going to be a long video, but actually I'll make a different video about this, because this is so long already and it's getting close to the bell opening, and I want to get this video out. So anyway, that is my watch list. I guess now my favorite is PED. So keep an eye on that one. Doesn't mean that any of these could sell off at the open, so don't just buy them. You want to look for setups like I was, and get in where those things matched my trading criteria exactly, So that's how I knew, okay, I want to jump in here. And I already in my head, I had an idea of where I wanted to get out. You saw me get out of a couple of trades there, and especially once I had profit, I definitely maybe FOMO trade that last trade a little bit, but I was ready to get out right away. And then again, I had a couple of little fumbles with the hotkeys, but that's trading. So anyway, be careful out there.